Good day, YouTube. Vampire Connor here, and yes, I'm gonna be playing Arsenal. So there's not gonna be audio because Roblox, you know, in Arsenal when the round ends, some people play music, and for whatever reason, Roblox has allowed bad words on them onto the website. Like people have managed to bypass the audio, so that's not great. So basically, I've recorded myself playing Arsenal. I'm going to almost like make an audio file and just talk over like me watching my gameplay. So yeah, because when I play Arsenal, when I'm quiet, like not speaking, it's like I'm concentrating more at Arsenal, and I tend to repeat stuff like, "Sorry guys, I'm being quiet" and all that. So I think this will be a better solution where I just make the video where I'm quiet and all of that, focusing on my gameplay. And then after it, I edit and add my audio into the game. So let's see here. Right now, I'm in first place. Also, I have the rocket launcher. Certain guns in Arsenal, aren't that great. You all know, like the crossbow, or most of the bows in the first place. The explosives, like rocket launcher, and that's all okay. Like, they are fine. Don't know why I'm not sure if, like, for me, when watching this, it seems like my gameplay is a bit laggy for me. But I don't know, for you guys, it could be a bit laggy. But, I'm just not this dude. So this gameplay was actually taken a little bit back, like nearly a week. And, I'm actually doing quite well. I'm getting kills. So sometimes I figured I have my top right, I have my FPS and then I got my ping. Seems like when I join certain servers, my ping be at 1,000, which is beyond belief. Like my friend who barely plays Arsenal, but there's a reason because his ping is nearly at like 3,000. So random servers would have my average ping usually would be around 350. Like you can see at the top right, is like around the 350 or 340. Sometimes I get around about like maybe like a little bit below 300, like around 280. But I want to know if there is some way to get like servers that is closer to where you're at, because then maybe I will have 100 ping, which will be great. So in real, like I'm here in the game, just shooting. Sometimes I do end up doing well. Also, with certain servers, you do sometimes very good or very bad. With it is like I join a server and then I do very well. Like I don't die that much. So as you can see, I get the win. So I did quite well. I got the win. You know, I I type in GG just for the funs of it. But I'll be honest. Also with the voting system, I also see the fact that Arsenal, it's mostly standard most of the time, and I feel like a solution to that would be that certain times you can't choose, standard. So in this round, I'm going to be in the sand town. I really like the animation they did with the plane crashing into the building. So here I encounter a few noobs. I say noobs, but I don't know if they are noobs, but I burned both of them with a fire launcher. I do very badly here. Like I swear some of my shots should have hit, but they didn't. But it's just me making excuses. Okay, I nearly killed this guy, but I go for him. Ignore the guy who I was originally trying to go to. And then I just see a whole bunch of people spawning there and I just spam. Then there he was which I then killed this time. I missed my shots here. I'm not okay, now that I'm looking at this, I really missed, ish. I feel like I should have tried to get a headshot, but sometimes I'm in a state of panic, my hand is going everywhere. I was going to go for that guy who was standing still, but then this oak killed me, which is unfortunate, but I would have gotten another kill, but that's fine. Okay, so, get 2 kills there. I have a sniper. Sometimes I do well with a sniper, sometimes I just do absolutely awful. Okay, so, oh yeah, I like the fact that they did bring back the minigun. Back in, I remember being very, when I was still, quite bad at this game, when before they took the minigun out, I remember, I didn't do well with the minigun. So, yeah. Well, now I'm much better at the game. I think I do quite, okay. Sometimes I do, in random servers, I would do extremely well. And then, those people on the servers, since, I would nearly, get the, golden knife and win the round. The person in second place would be at, 14 kills. And I would get being called a hacker, which is actually kind of funny. Another problem I figured, other than, the audio bypassing, is hacks, I've seen this new hack, also look at the bottom left. I don't know what he's saying, but I'm sure you guys in the comments could translate. But in the, there was this hacker who just, kills the entire server other than his teammates. And, literally the only thing that the hack does is it just wipes out the entire server. He doesn't have to move whatsoever. It's not like any aimbot or anything. It's almost, I think it is kind of impossible to win with that when someone is using that hack where it's just killing the entire server over and over again. Because, you spawn and there's a brief moment where, oh yeah, also for me, I don't exactly like to, knife people when it's not necessary, but I will do it. I'll be honest, it is kind of frustrating when you get knifed, so you kind of don't want to do that unless if have to. Which I was going to, but then I thought I got the pack. Also, I figured out another tip. If you're not good, just let people do the work for you. And I mean by that, I basically mean spam into a crowd. If your teammate is close to you and you die, then you're bound to at least get some assists, which will still take you up a kill. Sometimes I do that. If you I remember getting to the golden knife. I ran out of ammo for my golden gun. I hit a guy once and then my teammate killed him, so I still get the golden knife. So, yeah, I remember a Arsenal map that was based off of another game, CSGO. I can't remember what the map was called, but I remember there were some maps taken out that I used to play in. I'm not sure why that map was taken out. Maybe because it was almost like a direct copy. I don't know exactly. I could be speaking complete rubbish. Okay, now a few things that I also love about Arsenal. So, you get to see who's in first and all of that at the top. Now, as well as since Arsenal doesn't let you use your avatar, sometimes the person in first place have the weirdest avatar. So, my one is always and will always be the plague doctor vampire, a mixture between both. But sometimes you will get probably like, you know, the usual like guy who is probably a big fan of the mango and often trolls. Like he has like the like out of proportion body parts, all different color, and then you see them in like first place, and just I think it's kind of funny when that happens because you don't sometimes if you base like what some when you see a bacon hair on Roblox, you could immediately think they are not good. Some bacon hairs are quite good at the game, so you think the person in first place, since they're bacon hair, they're not that good. But sometimes they are very good. Like I remember, especially in like certain simulator games, you get some very OP bacons. I think it was simulator games, not sure. But no, it's always like the don't judge a book by the cover. But that's saying like most people still will, because like if you look at the thumbnails on videos, like certain clickbait thumbnails, there's a reason why they get lots of views. Yes, they get lots of views, but sometimes they don't get lots of likes as well. That's why I try to keep away from like extreme clickbait. Like I will try like make my thumbnails look, good, but not with like a very clickbaity thing and completely misleading. That's very annoying when stuff is misleading. Yeah, it's a cheap way of getting views. And sometimes like people uses like almost like a bad way to get views, like troll and all of that, which I don't do. I think I hope I don't like accidentally just like do complete stupid trolling. Like the entire thing they want is like to get views and people to hate them because they are commenting. And now I think with YouTube's algorithm or whatever, the more like likes and dislikes kind of like just show that people don't like the video. YouTube is still going to like I guess promote it. You could say that I'm like clueless on what I'm talking about because like I'm not 100% sure, but with certain channels where they try to get mainly reactions through doing bad stuff, like not terrible stuff, but think that will make people upset, like you know certain things on Roblox. Like I'm not going to name any because I can't think of anything. But people go comment on that video and it's going to be picked up more because there are more comments and more like, gets more attention basically. And then they get more popular and the people subscribe to them simply just subscribe so they could hate on them, which is almost like what they're planning. Yeah, so, this entire like gameplay I've been just talking about random stuff. And I really enjoyed this game mode, Railgun Royale, because like, sometimes it could be extremely cool and you get a whole bunch of kills, or you just get instantly killed. Either way. So, yeah, I did. Now, if any of you are wondering how my FPS is like big FPS, I did use FPS unlocker, which I don't think it doesn't really count as a hack. It doesn't really, because it's almost like equivalent to a person with 30 FPS versus a guy with 60 FPS. It's like I don't know why Roblox has VSync on as like an option. Okay, it should be an option like where you could turn it on or off. Like so people who could be you could have computers that do like much more than 60 FPS, because then they could play much better. So I could also, if my ping was better, I could probably do much better than how I do play, which I do. I think I play okay-ish. Like, not like I'm not like my gameplay is like, it's almost like I'm not ready for tournaments yet. Like I probably should like play more, but the problem is soon I'm going back to school, and the way how it works with my house, like I could only play on the weekends. So I'll probably only be getting like instead of nearly like a week, I'm gonna be getting, well, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, yeah,